Hi guys. Hi. So Tim here again. I just want to run through one of the services I provide here as the International Academic Advisor, and that is checking over students' work that they email me. So you can email me your assignments in a Word document, and I will check over them and check for grammar issues and structure issues. I'm not a content expert. I'm not going to tell you whether you're right or wrong or whether you're answering the question right or wrong. I can't do that. I'm not a content expert, but I can correct your grammar structure so that it looks good before you hand it to your teacher, so you don't have any small grammatical errors or structure errors in your writing. So I just wanted to go through and talk about some of the things that I actually do when I'm correcting your assignment. Sorry, I'm just setting this up. So when I go through, I actually use what's called track changes. If you're in Word and you go to the Review tab, so when you come into Word, it'll be on the Home tab. If you go along the top and come to Review, in the middle there will be this little symbol that says Track Changes. When that's turned on and highlighted, anything I do in the document will be highlighted in red. Right? So that's not actually in the document just yet. So you can see here that everything that I've edited in the document is in red. Now it's either in red where I've added things in, or it's the word is delete, it has a line through it and is put in red, which is where I've suggested deleting a certain word. So I can either add things or I can take things away. The other thing I can do is add in comments so that I can tell you some things that I've noticed that could improve your writing for next time. So for example here, this small part of the font was in a font size smaller than the rest of the project. So I corrected the font and I've just told the student that. A quick proofread will make you spot these really easy changes that you can update yourself. They've written this in. They've written in information about a reference, but they haven't put it in the correct format. So I've put it in the correct format just here and asked them, is this a reference? If so, it is incorrectly formatted. Put in what is below. Okay. So once I send you back all these changes, how do you actually get them into the document as a permanent part of the document, and how do you get rid of all these comments? So the first thing to do is come up to Review, and you can see here Accept and Reject. Now, you can move through the document and accept individual changes one by one. And they will get put into the document. I'm just going to undo all of those. So the other thing you can do is, if you have come to me a few times before and you trust my judgment and you just don't want to read through the whole document for every single individual change, you can just go accept all changes in document. But if you do that, I suggest that you proofread, because sometimes I put in little things in the correction that I'm asking you to read over, or I'm putting in little comments in that you need to read over, or giving you multiple options for how to structure a sentence. So I suggest going through individual changes so you can see what I've changed and make a judgment as to whether you want to accept it or reject it, because I may have got the wrong idea and misunderstood what you wanted. So you reject the idea and it will get rid of it. So if I reject this change here, it will put the deleted word back into the document. If I accept it, it will get rid of the deleted word. So it's up to you as to whether you accept or reject a change. Now, when it comes to comments, you click on the comment and read it. That's what I've put it there for, is for you to read it. Once you're done with it, you just click delete. So up here in the little comments section, and then you don't have to search for them. You just click next and you read it and you go, oh yeah, it's a reference, and then accept that change, and then you can delete the comment and go next, read the comment and delete it. All right. So that's just a quick guide on how to go through track changes once I've actually made changes to your document, and how to either accept them or reject them. and how to actually get rid of the comments. Because I'm finding some students have never used this tool before, and it's a new tool to them, which is perfectly fine. So it's just a quick guide. If you have assignments that you'd like to send in to get checked out, please give me a week, if possible, at least 3 days at a bare minimum. If you hand me an assignment a night before and say, Tim, can you check over this by tomorrow? It's not going to happen. I am not Superman. I cannot read thousands and thousands of words and read over tens of pages of assignments the night before something is due. If something is due on Friday, I ask that you hand it to me on Friday on Monday to have a look over, so that I can look over it, send it back to you by Tuesday, so that you can have a look at all my changes on Wednesday. And if it needs further changes, you can send it back to me or come and talk to me before it's due on Friday. So my email is timothy.shoal@boxhill.edu.au. I will put it up with the post to go along with this video. That's just a quick guide to track changes. If you need to use the service, I'm in the back of the library at Elgar, or you can send me an email, or you can send me a link to your Google Docs document at timothy.shoalbhi@gmail.com, because my Box Hill email sometimes rejects links due to viruses and spam and everything else. So send it to my Gmail one, which is timothy.shoalbhi@gmail. I'll put that in the link on the Facebook. But that's it from me today, guys. Just a quick guide on how to use track changes. Thanks.